You know, a refrigerator is pretty much the largest appliance you've got in your kitchen. It serves a big purpose, but it also uses a lot of energy. So what do you need to know if you're in the market for a new fridge? Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros is at Delaware Appliance in Frankfort. What do you got, Brian?
Well, Jimmy, there is a lot of information that you need to know, and we're going to break it all down to you. And I'm here now with Tom Young, who is with Delaware Appliance. Tom, I guess the first thing, if someone's in the market for a new refrigerator, what are the two things they need to know?
Well, the two major things they need to know first is size and space. Every kitchen is different, every hole is different. The number one tool in buying a refrigerator is a tape measure.
That guy right there.
Got to measure the space available to put the refrigerator in. They're not standard sizes. You need to know what will fit.
All right, space, what else?
The second one is configuration. Refrigerators come in the traditional top freezer, now bottom freezer, French door, side-by-side, built-in, any number of configurations.
And what factors would people need to kind of think about when choosing the right configuration?
Well, of course, the space that's available, then the size of the family, and aesthetics. What do they like? What looks good to them?
Exactly. All right, let's talk about energy. You know, everyone is all about anything that's energy efficient nowadays,
Sure.
and there is kind of a misconception when it comes to refrigerators.
Sure. Every new refrigerator is going to be markedly more efficient than an older refrigerator. A 20-year-old refrigerator is going to make your dial spin. A newer refrigerator, whether it's Energy Star or not, will be more efficient than an older refrigerator.
And some obviously more than others.
Some more than others. The difference are not that great.
All right, so across the board, they're all energy efficient.
Absolutely.
That's good for people to know. What are you finding are some of the more popular refrigerators that people are buying nowadays?
Probably the hottest trend is the French door. In the last 4 or 5 years, that's the refrigerator people are looking for.
Why is that?
With the fresh food section being at the top rather than at the bottom, it's at eye level. You're in the refrigerator a whole lot more than you're in the freezer, and it's just more accessible, easier to use.
People for them to get in there and everything. The other thing too that we want to talk about basically, and you had mentioned on it just a little while ago, somebody has a 20 or 30-year-old refrigerator in their house and they just can't seem to get rid of it.
Right.
It probably would be in their best interest to do so.
It certainly save money by not running that thing all the time. It's so often they'll take it out of their kitchen and put it in the garage, and then they'll really use some energy, because they're using 2 refrigerators at that point. So holding on to an old refrigerator, even though it may still work, is probably not a good idea economically.
All right, good for people to know. You know, we were talking about some of the popular refrigerators. You said that built-ins are actually, they've become pretty popular. A lot of people aspire to get them.
Absolutely. Built-in refrigerators are truly state-of-the-art. They give you the design option. You can have cabinet fronts, stainless steel fronts, you can have a chalkboard front, whatever you want it to be. They truly integrate into the kitchen. They're built into the cabinetry, hence the name built-in. And it's the refrigerator of choice for people that have the means to get almost anything.
And finally, what other advice would you give for people who are looking to come in and buy a refrigerator?
Well, size and space and configurations are important. It's very important if you're doing a remodel or a new construction job to make a decision whether you want to go, it's chicken or egg, whether you want to decide on the space first and get a refrigerator that fits, or get a refrigerator and make the space fit. Well, one way or the other, you've got to make a decision on what's going to go in there. Every refrigerator, freestanding refrigerator we have here, fits in a hole that's 36 inches wide by 72 inches tall. If you can give yourself that much space, you'll be able to get a refrigerator that'll suit your needs.
That'll fit, so that's good for people to know. And obviously, again, the two big things, size and configuration.
Correct. Right.
All right, Tom, a lot of good information. Thank you very much.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate it. And if you would like more information on Delaware Appliance with some of the refrigerators that they have here, just go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the show tab. A lot of good information. Jimmy, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks for sharing that, Brian. Appreciate it.